Welcome back to the Chase Down. Thunder got the win over the San Antonio Spurs 109-103 and now sit at 19-15 and are now closer to being the 4th seed than they are to being the 8th seed. 4 games back of the 4th seed and 4.5 games above the 8th seed. Thunder got their first regular season win in San Antonio since 2014. Thunder had to come back from a 14-point deficit, led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 25 points, 5 assists, 7 rebounds, and Chris Paul helped him close out in the fourth quarter, 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And as always, Dennis Schroeder coming off the bench with 19 points. All the starters except for Terrence Ferguson scored in double digits this game. Thunder looking pretty good and, just continue to make their playoff run so far. Darius Bazley had 9 points, 4 for 6 from the field. Hamidou Diallo still kind of shaking off the rust a little bit, 5 points. 2 for 7 from the field. And Nerlens Noel, 6 points, 6 rebounds. Thunder only shot 36% from the 3-point line, 9 for 25, and 14 for 20 from the free throw line. DeMar DeRozan had 30 points, and LaMarcus Aldridge, he finally didn't go off on the Thunder, only had 22 points, 11 rebounds. Thunder did give up 14 offensive rebounds to the San Antonio Spurs, which is where it kind of got away from them in the first half. A lot of second chance points, some fast break points. Lonnie Walker had his season high 16 points. The game was tied at the end of the first quarter. Both teams scored 27, and then in the second quarter got away from the Thunder. San Antonio won that quarter 28-19, and then Thunder came out third quarter led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He was just a monster in that third quarter and set the Thunder up. Thunder won that 28-21, and finally Chris Paul and SGA kind of closed that fourth quarter together, and they won that quarter 35-27, ultimately coming out with the win. So the 3-point guard lineup for the Thunder, the 3-point guard lineup that we run, Dennis Schroeder, SGA, Chris Paul, now has the best offensive rating of 3-player lineups that have played at least 200 minutes together. Right now they're sitting at number 1 for offensive rating. So that's where Billy Donovan has come in this season. Just got Coach of the Western Conference Coach of the Month. So really, Billy didn't have a whole lot of fan support coming into this season, but has really turned it around. And that's kind of, did some research, just kind of what Billy did in college. He liked to run a 3 ball handler lineup or a 3-point guard lineup. That's why he had so much success in Florida. That's what he liked to do. A lot more free moving basketball than Thunder played in the past. A lot more team oriented offense. It's where this Thunder team really thrives. Like when these 3-point guards are playing, they all play well. One of them doesn't mind if the other 2 are playing really good to sit back and watch, or to let one of them close the game out, or just if one of them has the hot hand, just to take the Thunder on a stretch. That's where this 3-point guard lineup really thrives, and that's where Billy Donovan has really kind of turned this whole Thunder team around, just with this 3 ball handler lineup, 3-point guard lineup. That's where Billy Donovan thrives. That's why he had so much success at Florida. So you see that come into play, and you're starting to see the Thunder have more success, just playing more of a style that Billy Donovan likes, and less like they have in the past. Again, I would like to see Terrence Ferguson be more aggressive. He had a fast break score. Would like to see him attack the basket more. A lot of guys scored in this game, so it really wasn't a big deal for Terrence Ferguson not scoring. Gallinari 13 points, Adams 14, Chris Paul 16, SGA 25, Schroeder 19. Darius Bazley brought 9 off the bench, so it didn't seem like a big deal that Terrence Ferguson wasn't scoring. But there's going to be games where we're going to need him to score. If you're in the starting lineup, you got to score. Obviously, defense is good. His defense will always be good. Always guards probably the best scorer on the opponent's team every night. But if you're out there, play 29 minutes, guys score some more points. Help those other guys out a little bit. Be aggressive. Had a plus 14 plus minus, so looking good for him. Just see get a couple more buckets, and the Thunder be sitting pretty in the playoffs. Getting ready to go out there and maybe make a series out of whatever team we got to play. Whether it's Nuggets, Clippers, or Rockets, maybe even the Lakers. So Terrence Ferguson could score a couple more buckets. Thunder be all right. He's obviously playing good defense. But you're playing 29 minutes. Go score some buckets, man. So the Thunder are sitting at 19 and 15, comfortable in the 7th seed. Looking to move up, getting closer to those teams above them in the standings, and pulling away from the 8th seed and below, getting closer to moving up in the standings. It'd be cool to see the Thunder move up and get an even better matchup in the playoffs. Billy Donovan, Coach of the Month. Thunder are rolling that right now, 4 wins in a row, won 8 of their last 9. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to comment down below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Also, go vote for All Stars. Please go vote for All Stars. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Dennis Schroeder, Chris Paul, whatever guy you want to get in. Especially, I think SGA really deserves it this year. Chris Paul, it'd be cool to see him get another All Star. Be cool to see Dennis Schroeder get an All Star. So everybody, go vote for All Stars. We want to see one of our Thunder guys out there playing in the All-Star game, doing something during All-Star week. I'm going to see one of our guys get out there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thunder up, and we'll see you guys next time.